Good evening and welcome to United Real Therapy, people. How are we doing, people? How are we doing? If any of you are here, big up yourselves. I'm having problems with StreamYard tonight. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm going to end it and I'm going to try to see. But anyway, people can come in. But I'm having quite difficulties, but I've tried to go live a lot earlier, but it's not working. I don't know what's happened. StreamYard is getting really complicated, people. But welcome. Let me know in the comments if you're there. I don't know what's going on, bro, but if you put a tweet out there, tag me in it on Twitter and just let people know that we're live, bro. But the StreamYard YouTube thing is messing up tonight. I'm just going to go and get my glasses. So give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Seed of skulls. Behave yourselves. Let me get my glasses. You two behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Yes, people. Welcome. Is love. Is life. We're live, man. We're live. Let me just let people know on Twitter. We're live now, people. We're live. Can somebody just tag me in a tweet so I can share it? If you want to just click this up into a tweet and let people know we're live, Callis. If you could do that for me, if you tag me in it, I'll share it on Twitter and let people know that we're live, bro. Big up, man. Big up, everybody. Can you do that, Callis? Big up, Natalie. This is the Norwich preview. Norwich City preview. And also, we're going to be looking at, obviously, Ralph's press conference today. We're also wishing Martial a lot of luck, man. Good luck, Martial. I doubted that Martial would have come out and said what he had said, or his agent would have come out and spoke on his behalf, unless he was told. He was told that they're not going to be able to. He hasn't got any future. He hasn't got any future. So it's very interesting what's gonna be happening. But Martial needs to go, and he needs to go and find a better way, find a better place, really. Another club, so that way he can fulfill his potential, really. Because on United, I don't think that ever worked for him. I don't think that ever worked for him. So, yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. Of course he's rattled, Natalie. Of course he's rattled. He's coming out and trying to make it out like he's some sort of don that's got league titles behind him. Talking about how everything what I do behind the scenes. I don't care what you do behind the scenes, man. You know what matters in football is what you do on the football pitch. That's what matters to me. That's what matters to me. But let's talk about Norwich, people. Let's talk about Norwich. Let me just find this. Let me just find this tweet by Callis. So just bear with me. Callis just tweeted and told people that we're live. So let me just find it. Yeah, man. We are live, people. We are live. Hit the link. I've just shared it, so hopefully people can see it. Big up, man. Big up to every one of you, man. Norwich City. We got three things we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about, obviously, we're gonna preview the game. We're gonna talk about Martial, and then we're gonna also comment on Ranieri's statements, press conference today, and Scott McTominay, as Natalie said here, he's been rattled, absolute rattle. Man's coming out like he's won league titles and Champions Leagues, you know. Saying what I do behind closed doors. But we're going to start with Norwich tonight. And let's start with Norwich. Norwich, tough game. I think it's going to be a tough game. I genuinely think it's not going to be an easy game. I think people are thinking that it's going to be easy because obviously they're bottom of the league. But those people can fight, man. Those teams can fight. What? Relegation teams, everybody's expecting Man United to win. So relegation teams are dangerous. And our past history tells us relegation teams beat us. But anyway, Cuppa is here. Cheers. So talk about Norwich, people. Talk about Norwich. Let's see. Let me have a look at see what the injuries are saying for our team. So we see Norwich. So basically, he's got some concerns to Dean Smith. He's saying that a couple of unnamed players have got injuries and COVID. Loney, Brandon Williams, eligible to face. So Brandon Williams can't play against us. Nemanja Manic has been ill and could miss. Aaron Bissaka is injured, obviously, on our side. Martial is also out, even though his partner, his wife, she was saying that he wasn't injured last time. So it's, sly digs here and there, man. We don't know what's true. What's the club putting out? What's Raniak saying? What's the truth? We don't know. Norwich have lost 8 of the past 10 Premier League meetings. United have won 11 of their last 13 visits to Carrow Road in all competitions. Yeah. At the end of the day, we've got a good record there. But they're on a new manager bounce as well. They got beat twice, a couple of times, but Dean Smith came in and I think he won 2 or 3 games in a row. And they're fighting. They're fighting for their lives, So it's going to be very interesting. A man like Pukki, he's always on fire. He's got 5 goals in 8 games this season. This is what I'm saying to you. And also, it's going to be an interesting fact about Dean Smith as well. He could become like the manager who beat Man United with 2 different teams. Crazy. This could be crazy. Imagine they beat us tomorrow and we're like the 2 teams, man. 2 teams. One manager can beat us both up with 2 teams. Don't respect Norwich. They'll give you a game tomorrow. Of course. Listen, Stephen, do you not support United? Are you not a United fan? I thought you were United. You support Celtic, but you like United, no? Let us know in the comments, man. Big up. Yeah, man. Let's hope he comes to swing. Listen, I want Scott McTominay to be brilliant at Man United. I want him to have man of the match performances. I want to be coming on here going, oh my God, Scott McTominay is the second coming of Roy Keane. But propaganda's fed. The PR side of it from the club is like that. But in reality, nah, mate, he's playing like a championship player, mate. Sorry. And like I said, Stephen, I don't disrespect Scotland, but Scotland's team are like, nah, you're not good enough to play in midfield for us. What does that tell you, man? Big up every one of you, man. Big up every one of you. So Dean Smith, people, can become, I think it's about 100-something years old record, where if he beats us tomorrow, he breaks that. That's crazy. We need to come at them quickly and get early goals. They're dangerous. They got to get the goals. And, trust me. And that's what I'm saying to you. People our team's getting used to this Raniak system. And we are not still, we can't go and create out-and-out opportunities and chances yet. Because we didn't create any goal-mouth opportunities against Crystal Palace. Let's get it right, people. We played well. We managed the game. We had control of the game. But we didn't make the keeper work. We didn't. So that's a thing to be interesting about. But yeah, big up, Soldier. This is it. The more he stays 0-0, Soldier, right? Saja. The more he stays 0-0, the more confidence they get. The more they can think they can nick a winner. So yeah, Norwich City, man. We have got a couple of knocks, a couple of COVID-related issues, but we're waiting results. Yes, this is it. This is it. So we'll see. I just hope the game's not called off, man, because I'm looking forward to this. These would really let you in any names, but there are a couple of players who I'm worried about. Hopefully, COVID's not spread, and that they give some of their squad members a chance to play against us. Question: what must individually get? How much money individually can you get for McFred? Do you think any of the top 6 will buy McFred? I think if you know the answer to that question, then you've answered your question. Big up to every one of you here. Please smash a like on the video. Smash a like on the video, people. Let's go. Smash a like on the video, people. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let me just see. I'm just sending Bombay some link, man. So let me just see people. But smash a like. How many likes have we got, man? Kelly's. We're going to get the algorithms up. It costs you nothing. It costs you absolutely nothing. So please smash a like on the video, people. Smash a like on that video. I'm having problems tonight, man. Problems. So what we need is to smash a like on the video, please, people, because I'm having problems, man. To get online, it took me 40 minutes, nearly half an hour. Yeah, man, listen, you need to double that. There's 40 of you in here. Come on, man, smash a like, people. It costs you nothing. This is what I'm saying. So let's talk about it. Let's see what the squad is. Man United, everybody should be. So no Martial, no Pogba, Cavani. Ranieri was saying Cavani maybe. He might be in the squad, but Wan-Bissaka's not there. Obviously, Pogba's not there. Varane's not there. So we've got a couple of injuries. Luke Shaw should be back. Should be part of the squad. It's going to be interesting the type of team that he picks, but we already know what the left backs are, people. Unless he starts playing Luke Shaw. And I don't think Luke Shaw. I think Telles needs another chance. If you ask me, I think Telles deserves another chance. I don't know about you guys, but smash that like, people. Smash that like. Like it's Joe Glazer's bowl patch, mate. Smash it like it's Joe Glazer's bowl patch. Natalie, if we get the first goal, I can see us winning. If we don't, then it's going to be a very interesting to see what we'll do to solve the problems. This is what I'm saying to you. We can't just stop them from playing. We can't just press them. We need to get goals, shots on goal, people. We need to start hammering, peppering their goal. At the end of the day, if we do that, we have so many shots on goal, so many shots on target. Their goalkeeper has an incredible game, and we get beat. I'm always taking it. I can always take that because the performance was fantastic. We played well. Their keeper had a worldie. I can take that because Man United have no divine right to win any football game. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. So our record there is really good. Like I said, it's really good. Our record there is pretty good. We've won, you know what I mean? We've won a lot of games there. You know what I mean? We've won 11 out of the last 13 visits to Carlow Road. You know what? I'm going to tell you an interesting fact here for you to go and research, people. In the 90s, in the early 90s, right? Some of you might not have been on this planet. Some of you were not even a little ample in your parents' eyes, man. Some of you are so young. But in the 90s, Norwich City were challenging Man United for the league title. Early 90s, 93, 94. And you know what? The style of football they played that season was a tiki-taka. It's the only way that it resembles, the type of football it resembles, is Pep Guardiola's Barcelona or Man City tiki-taka. I'm telling you. I know some of your heads are like, some of your heads have exploded, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Norwich City back in the day played tiki-taka football in the early days of the Premier League in the 90s. I think it's 93, 94 when they challenged us for the league. Callis, look it up for me. I'm telling you, they played sick style of football, man. One touch. There's a guy called Ro Fox. What an absolute baller. Absolute baller, man. Baller and a half. So it just says that, people. Norwich City, don't sleep on them. They've always played good football. They've got tight little stadium. I've only been there once, years ago. I've only ever been there once. It was an FA Cup game. I went on the FA Cup game once, years ago, and we won. So I think it might be the League Cup or the FA Cup, one of those competition, but we won. And that's the only thing I remember from going up there. Cole Place, proper England, if you know what I mean, people. It's proper England. Norwich, none of this like massive diverse community. Proper England. When you're in that part of England, you know you're in England, mate. None of this. I grew up in Manchester, South Central Manchester, diverse as any place in the world, man. Any place. In Manchester alone, like it's over 220 languages. People from all over the world. Melting pot. But Norwich, proper England. I had a good time there, man. I got to say, people were nice. Funny accents and all that. They were thinking my accent was funny, but I did get a bit of passive aggressive. Some guy asked me, I was in a pub And one guy asked me, because I went with my friend. My friend got married there as well. He married a girl from there, and the wedding was over there. And guy asked me, he goes, "What boat did you come on?" I said, "Mate, I don't know about what boats, but I'm from Manchester, mate. I got the train here. See you later." And I just walked away. Absolute clown. And you know what? He thought he was funny to his mates, but you know, that's a deal. Passive aggressive BS you deal with. Who were Burnley in the early 90s? To be fair, they were not on my radar. Scholesy, get down now. Scholesy, get down. Let me just get Scholes down, man. He's climbing. I don't want him to fall. 1 second, people. 1 second. Scholesy, get your ass over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of there. Sorry, people. I got housemates that I've got to manner. Wimbledon. Listen, Wimbledon were the crazy army. Scholesy, look. You're taking me away from the audience, right? Get over here, you little rascal. Come over here. Come over here, you little rascal. He is the rascal of rascals, yeah? Climbing everywhere. Climbing everywhere, right? Stop climbing everywhere, okay? Be good. All right, stop being a rascal. Stop winding me up. Right, chill out here now. Be good. There we go. Scholes is there. Seedorf, come here. You. Seedorf, stop following your brother, right? Stop always following him. Stop following your brother. There's Seedorf. The king of all kings, the badass baller, one of the best football midfielders in world football, man. One of the best midfielders in world football. Seedorf, you see. I don't know if you can see him. Seedorf, say hello to the people, man. Say hello, people. Therapy Army, where are you? Hey, where are you? By the way, big up, man. Those of you who know Delia Smith used to be a chef. She's one of the part owners of Norwich. She got on the pitch one time, and that's where I get it from when I go, Therapy Army, last be having ya. So it's a remix of her. You can find it on YouTube, people. But yeah, Wimbledon was a very interesting team. Bully Boys. James Belly was just asking me, what were Wimbledon like? Wimbledon, man. They used to be called the Crazy Gang. They used to intimidate teams. Teams used to be so scared of them. That's how they would beat them. They would beat them like that. So Wimbledon were crazy, but the antics can't go on now. Put it this way, guys. The 90s were wild. Were absolutely wild. But anyway, people, tell me your team. I want you to write it out, your first 11. And I'm going to tell you now my first 11. We're going to face Norwich tomorrow. We already know the goalkeeper. We already know Maguire's going to play. Linda Soft is definitely going to play. So the back five, we already know. The two midfielders, we already know. And I think it's going to be Sancho and Bruno. And then Rashford and Ronaldo up front. I can't see any changes from the Crystal Palace game. Can you? Let me know if any of you got any different. Seedorf, the king of all kings. Yeah. He likes it when I give him a little tickles and it's just here. Eh? What? Scholes is going crazy over there. He's chasing his own tail. Honestly, I'm telling you, Scholesy. Guys, I wish you could see him. Scholes is tasting his own tail. Scholesy, calm down. Calm down. Stop chasing your own tail. Literally, honestly, he's chasing his own tail. There we go. Nuruddin, big up for not letting me raise red card comments. To you, big bro. Yo, it's love, man. It's love. Nuruddin, big up not letting the race card comments get to you, big bro. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. Rent free. Rent free. Are you kidding me? Rent free. So let me know if you think any changes. No, Matic is ill. So Matic is ill. He had people are saying that he's had I think he's got a bit of a cold. He's going to do another test. I think the other night, playing in defense, he got a bit of headache, looking in the lights, looking at the ball all the time. I think he's not well, so I don't think he's playing. We're going to come to the Martial debate in a minute, man. Crypto 97, man. Big up, bro. Big up, Young G. Is love. De Gea, Maguire, Lindelof, Telef, Donny, Fred, Sancho, Bruno, Ronaldo, Green. I don't know. He might play Greenwood. I don't know. See how the Rashford is, but I think Greenwood will definitely come on in the game. I think Greenwood is gonna definitely come on. Bro, Muhammad Ali, trust me, my guy's running around, man, running around. Yeah. So here we go. Kaiser saying De Gea, Delort, Maguire, Lindelof, Telles, Fred, McTominay, Sancho, Bruno. Yeah, exactly. That's the same team. I'd be shocked if he changes it. If Greenwood starts or Matic starts instead of McTominay or Fred. During the 92-93 season, inaugural season, Premier League, Norwich quickly emerged as a surprise title contender before flattering in the final weeks to finish third behind the championship. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I can't stress enough. Yeah, Villa managed by Ron Atkinson. Right? There was a player, honestly, called Roe Fox. Yeah, look him up, man. Absolute baller. Amazing that season. Runners-up Villa, their top scorer that season was Matt Robbins, who's been signed from Manchester United in the previous summer. Yeah, of course. Matt Robbins and Roe Fox. Roe Fox was like number 10. Short, stocky fella. Short black player. Stocky. Absolutely can run through people, man. Skills to burn. Space to burn. Scored all sorts of different kind of goals. But it was good, man. It was good. Salam. Van de Beek and Fred to start. Well, I don't know. Listen. You're chasing your own tail tonight. Big up Scozy in the comments. Edison Canavi will get minutes. Manchester United against Norwich tomorrow. Rio Mart, that's what you're confident. Listen, there's nearly 80 of you in here. Please, how many likes have we got just to get it up for the algorithms? It costs you absolutely nothing, people. Nothing. It costs you nothing. So please get the algorithm up. Please. Get the algorithms up, people. There we go. Big up, man. Big up Trigger, man. East Africa in house. Norwich under Mike Walker's in 1993 season were the terrific team in the EPL. Finished third. I hope we'll kill. This is that we need to score first in the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, first half. We need to score, people. Mark my words. I'll be here tomorrow around 9 o'clock doing the match reaction. Hopefully you guys can join me. But mark my words. If we don't do that tomorrow, if we concede early and the longer stays 0-0, they're gonna get so much confidence. Get it up, people, man. That says Stephen Kramer. Let them know, bro. Let them know, my G. Ralph Ranieri delivers a highline message. If the players don't want to play for the club, Man United doesn't make sense to convince him to change his mind. There we go. Ralph, this is a massive club, the fantastic part. I don't think anyone at the club should try to convince a player to stay. Of course, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I've been saying that. Soon as he came out, that Pogba wanted to leave, I'm like, yo, Paul, it's been a pleasure. Of course, I understand your frustrations. The football structure of this football club is not to win, to compete for the title. It's not to win the Champions League. I know you were sold a lie and a dream. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. 3 times Paul Pogba's asked to leave. And then we got people taking the mick out of us. Nah. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, Ralph. Ralph is like, this needs to be a football team. There has to be levels of respect at this football team. The bankers won't like that. The bankers won't like that because they want to keep commercially viable players. And we know what Pogba's been there. The bankers have kept Pogba there because they want commercial viable because he's popular and trends and that in Twitter. Please get the likes up, people. Big up Super Nick, man. Super Nick was dropping the gems today. This sister was dropping the gems today in the space, man. Big up, sister. Love your contribution to the space. So tomorrow is a dangerous game, people. It's a dangerous game. And don't listen to any of the lazy ass pundit muppets. Do not listen to any of those who tell you, Man United should win the next 10 in a row. No, mate. On our squad, we should be good enough to win. But being good enough and being football is not on paper. It's not what you got in your squad. It's on the football pitch. And every one of those games are going to be tough. Brentford is going to be a tough game. See what they did with Watford tonight. It's going to be a tough game. What do you think the Champions League South Bay, Atletico Madrid, Inter? Listen, we're going to come to that. On Monday, we'll be going live. I'll be live on Monday. Hopefully, I'll go live after or I'll be live before anyway. But so we can talk about it. We can talk about it on Monday. Big up, man. To me, I'm not asked. To me, as long as we were not in the Europa League, That's all that matters to me. No Europa League. So it's a free hit for me because Man United are not structured to win the Champions League. Every ride, every game that we win is a bonus for me because I was terrified of Europa League football. The 4 games that I was so scared was in the Champions League qualifications. First round, Champions League. To get out of that group, they were the nerviest games. It was incredible. The Atlanta game, I stood the whole game and I was so nervous. I'm biting my nails. I'm there banging. I was right on top on the north stand, banging the ceiling, banging the metal like that, just praying. So they come on, United, please, please. And I got to be grateful for Michael Carrick for going to Villarreal and getting the job done, man. I'm so grateful. That is such an important result for me because I can't stand do, 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 do. I can't stand that music. It's a dead competition to me. It just triggers me and it just makes me so angry if we're ever in the Europa League. So I'm not asked about the Europa League. Not asked. If we don't finish 4th, I want to finish 9th. You hear that? 9th, people. 9th. I want to finish 9th, right? I can't even count. I'm that tired. 9th tonight. If we don't, if we can't finish 4th this season, I want to finish 9th. I want whoever the next manager is, if it's Ralph or whoever it is, I want them to be able to coach the team week to week. I want a clean stay. I don't want to be in European football at all. That's just me, people. Not the bankers. The bankers will be like, money, we need money. Get in the Europa League. No chance. So, yeah, I doubt it that Ralph's going to change the team tomorrow too much. I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked. Greenwood played really well the other night. Maybe he might be able to get in to play up front with Ronaldo. That would be great to see. Because I think Greenwood is also a bit of a playmaker more than Rashford is. But we will see. But I don't expect big changes. We already know who the back 5 is. We already know. Bailly, no chance. He's not getting in that team. Unless there's injury. And we know that Van der Beek's going to get in because the fan base, they're spitting their dummy, man. Get the likes up, people, man. There we go. There we go. Scholes' son. Tell them. You tell them, son. You tell them. Big up, man. Big up, guys. There's over 100 of you in here. Please let me know what the likes are. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Muhammad Ali, I really think Fred, Van der Beek, Pivot, Sancho, Greenwood, Bruno, CR7. Bro, it could be, but I doubt it. 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 Please, over 100 of you in here, hit the like, subscribe, because I'm going to go off. We're going to come to Martial. I want to know, I want you to get in the comments. Let me know Martial's, your favorite goal of Martial, the best moment of Martial. And as part of the therapy army, I hope every one of us, I respect everybody's opinion. Some people's opinion are totally different, but I respect everybody. But I just want, okay. It's just the way I speak, bro. Turn your volume down a little bit. It's not, I'm not asking for too much, innit? You the one that's tuning in, bro. So turn your volume down a little bit. It's just the way I speak, bro. I can't change it. So apologies if it's doing your ears. If you got headphones on, turn them down a little bit. You will hear me. I'm at one pace, bro. One pace. Sorry. Apologies to your ears. Big up, Nikki. Love. Raniak, Mike Phelan's role with Chris Amos is coming in. Mike Phelan's not watching training since he's also didn't do that when Ollie was in charge. So what is he there for then? What is he there then for? Anyway, Rav, but he's also part of the training group of the staff, but he's never on the pitch when we train. I don't know what is going on, people. What is he there? Is he there like when they come in the morning? Is he like is he there to christen them all? You know what I mean? Does he come with the holy water before the games? What is he doing? Nuruddin, big up. Thoughts on the potential lineup for tomorrow? Yeah, man. Listen, I said it. Meds J, I said it, bro. I said I doubt there's going to be any changes. We already know the back 5. We know Telles is going to play. Luke Shaw might play, but the back 4 is there, and De Gea is going to play. Midfield, we already know Donny and I doubt it. I'd love to see Donny and Fred, but I don't think so. So it's going to be Donny and McFred. It's going to be McFred, and there's going to be Bruno, Sancho, Ronaldo, and Rashford. That's what it's going to be. 2 hours up front, man. No more Thursday nights. Well, I don't want Thursday nights, bro. I don't. I just hope that these new coaches really recognise the players that should be playing. McTominay, Rad Maguire plays, and plays other players. That's Saj. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Martial burst into the scene against Liverpool, scoring. Yeah. We'll come on to this anyway. So I tweeted a tweet, right? So any of you's here, I tweeted a tweet. So I'm gonna just let it be known my tweet. So I'm gonna read the tweet out to you guys. My tweet today was when I found out the news. So first of all, let me tell you something about Martial news. Martial's agent has never come out and talked about Martial leaving before. That's one. Number two, 100%, there must have been some conversations behind closed doors with Ranić and Martial, and Ranić has told him he doesn't feel like he's going to be giving him any game time. Hence why, guys, I've been asking for, why I've been fuming, why I've not been getting any giddy, why I've been telling you since Ranić walked into this club, which has been over 7 days, and before that, when he was coming in, I was telling you guys, all of the coaching stuff needs to be cleared out, because I want Ranić and his coaches to come into this football club, watch training, and give every player a clean slate. Obviously, that's not worked out. So, the assumption I'm making, because it's an educated assumption, because that's what happens at football clubs. New manager comes in, doesn't fancy you, you let your agent know you want to move. And that's what happens. And I can imagine Martial has had frank and open conversation with Ranić, saying to him, listen, I want to play. And Ranić is thinking, listen, these guys are ahead of you. I'm going to play in a different formation. I'm not playing 4-3-3. I'm playing 4-4-2-2-2. I can't see you as a number 10. So you're going to be playing as a striker. And there's Cavani. Rashford is a darling on Man United. Greenwood. So you got Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford and Greenwood ahead of you. He's fifth choice. So that's why his agents come out today and said he wants to go in January. He wants to play football. Why? Because he wants to get into the French World Cup squad. I can't blame him for that. So I wish him all the luck. The other thing that I want to get across to you guys, because you're not going to hear this in the YouTube channel. You're not going to hear this. Trust me. You're not going to hear this. Martial's talent when he walked into that club 18, 19 years old was incredible. That's why he's got clause in his contract to ever win the Ballon d'Or, right? But Manchester United Football Club, the day that Fergie walked out, was changed into an absolute circus run by clowns. Matt Judge, Ed Woodward, Richard Arnold. Bankers galore. Manchester United became a laughingstock of world football. We hired David Moyes, right? Then we hired Van Gaal, right? We bought in Martial, but then we didn't back Van Gaal up with proper signings. All of the signings that he wanted. And then he flew his dummy out the pram. But at the end of the day, we won a FA Cup. 2 years that he was there, Van Gaal, we won a FA Cup. And that, to me, is the moment of Martial. That semi-final, FA Cup semi-final, Martial against Everton, last couple of minutes, he sets up one and he scores the winner. Get out of here. That was his moment. If Martial and Rashford and Greenwood were all, and Sancho, all of them were there when the club was stable and Sir Alex Ferguson was there, we would know if Martial could have been coached, because he would have got individual one-to-one coaching. Fergie would have grounded him and got the best out of him. But we didn't have that. We had Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, who hates young players anyway. Mourinho's, anywhere he goes, he's not a big fan of young players. That's why he wanted to sell. He wanted to sell Martial and bring Will.i.am, mate. He wanted to bring Will.i.am to the club. And what did Will.i.am do at Arsenal after he left Chelsea? Nothing. See you later. So, that is the fundamental truth about Martial. Could Martial have been better at times? Yes. Last season, he was woeful. He was marred by injuries. And last season, he was woeful. Man United made him striker. New manager comes in. He gets his number 9 stripped of him. And then Mourinho benches him and uses Rashford as him, whatever, to come on. But most people forget Martial was the guy that was saving Jose Mourinho week in, week out when Jose was under serious pressure. His goals were saving him right, left, and center. So, pipe it there, people. Pipe it there. But anyway, I then put the tweet out. So this is the background. This is the context I'm giving you. Could Martial been better? Yes. Has Martial had the chances to become a Man United man? Has he taken it? No. He's not taking it at times, but the club's not stable enough for him to get the best out of him. Him and Rashford, I've said it many a time. You've heard me on Saeed TV, on the Straight Jacket podcast. I've said it. Two of the guys that I'm so sad for is Martial and Rashford, because their growth is stunted. Because we didn't have coaches who can coach them, do one-to-one individual coaching with them. We didn't have that. On them, how do you think Ronaldo got better? Obviously, Ronaldo had that drive. How do you think Nani first was? How do you think a lot of the young players like Rooney and that fulfilled their potential? Why? Because they had Fergie, stable club that was challenging, club that was about winning mentality. We're not that club anymore, people. And the clowns are to blame. The bankers are to blame. So I give you that context. Then Martial becomes, right, because let me read the tweet out. 1 second, let me just read this tweet out, yeah, because bear in mind that I'm dyslexic, yeah. So when I found out the news this afternoon, I put, good luck, fella, right? Martial, hopefully you will find a club that appreciates your talent, one that has non-toxic fan base. Oh, and if I was you, I will leave the country so you don't have to deal with xenophobic, lazy, racist, so-called pundits. Oh my word. That triggered lots of racists. Hey, race card, you used the race card. Why are you using the race card? I'm going to explain to people. These pundits would come out and put so much pressure on this kid's shoulders. He's not performing. The club is not there it's not set up, first of all. We're not set up to win the Premier League. The remit for any manager that's been at Man United has been to get top 4. Facts. We're not set up to win the Champions League. Nobody's built a squad. It's scattered then from a players, from a manager. Phil Jones still there from Fergie days, 9 years ago at this football club. So it shows you this kid is there. All of these lazy pundits, some of them, they dislike him like he's lazy. He's this. What are you going to say about that about Berbatov? Martial is one of the most talented young footballers when he was at us, right? He's still got that talent. I hope he goes to a club where they can do one-to-one coaching with him and literally retract that level of talent for Phil, because it's sad. It's absolutely sad that player like him has not gone on to fulfill his potential. To me, I am never going to tell Martial on Manchester United era, because Man United are a stable club. We murdered so many people's careers. Di Maria, even though he was scared, he left because he got robbed. What did we do with Sanchez? Ibrahimovic wasn't the baller he was here at Man United. We've murdered Pogba. Pogba is not the same player that was at Juventus, or the way he is at France. We stun people's growth because we're not a well-run club. Facts. It's not a place for people to prosper, right? And now, obviously, a lot of people get the heat. Like Rashford's now feeling the heat, even though he's playing through years. Last year, he was playing through injuries, and his numbers were still good. But he wasn't playing well. Numbers are one thing. Playing well is another thing. So a lot of people got triggered today on Twitter, coming for me like, yeah, in a race card. Why are they using the words lazy? Why are they, other than talking about the fundamentals wrong with this football club that's not built? These are supposed to be the analysts, experts. Why don't they ever mention this? Man United haven't got the team. Man United haven't got the structure. Man United haven't got enough the minerals to go and challenge for a league. So to blame it all on this kid, that's where I was like, nah, it's xenophobia. Because as you all well know, people, as you all know, there is something, I coined this quite a while back. I knew it years ago, but I coined it. It's called British Football Media Racket Protection, mate. British Football Media Racket Protection. People in our team like McTominay, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Pats, they'll pay it, mate. They'll pay this 10%. Don't ever say anything about me. You got some lazy ass pundits going, McTominay is only young. He's 25 years old, mate. Martial is only 1 year older than him. What are you talking about? What planet are you on? What planet are you on? And they're always say, oh, but Mark, he's not good enough. He's sulking. He's sulking. He's sulking. Yeah. Lazy. Absolutely lazy. Not even looking at him going, it's the system getting the best out of his talent. Is he getting a one-to-one individual coaching in the training ground? Not even being curious to ask questions like that. No. So they're xenophobic because they have a go at And then what they do as well, finally, the last point, they brainwash our fan base, and some of our fan base is toxic. They sit there with their glasses of wine and go, well, he's fucking not doing it, is he? He's not doing it. He's fucking lazy. Because they've been brainwashed. And they don't even know unconsciously that because they're looking at him, the word to mark a black footballer, lazy. That is, you don't understand, people. I done sports like sociology. You know how old that is? You know how old that caricature is, that stereotype is of footballers, of any sport, black people who live in the West, here in America or here in Europe. The oldest fucking stereotype is to call a black person lazy. Back in the day, they used to be, if you're fast, you're black, get on the wing. Because they could never even, in basketball, in American football, in football, this football here that we play, black players could not be a centre half, could not be a goalkeeper, could not be a centre midfield player. You couldn't be a striker. All it was you're black, you're fast, get on the wing. You're black, you're fast, get on the wing. That's what it was told to people. So this is deep. And I pointed it out. They're xenophobic. All the time, the media used to attack. They'll come out for Heinze. That's why Man United fans sing Argentina. Because there will be people, cronies in the press, who will come out and start making remarks about Argentinian players. Because deep down, they know Argentina is a more successful nation in football than England. They know France is a more of a successful nation than England. They know Germany is. They know that. So they will always come out, protect the British lads, especially the English lads, protect it. It's the same thing. That's why English players get the English tax. Why do you think that is? Because of propaganda. Every one of you knows it. English tax. We know, we accept it. Where does that come from? It's that English players are superior. They're superior. You see? This comes from a supremacist mindset. But ain't no YouTuber on this game telling you that fact. Ain't nobody gonna break it down for you. I will, because I ain't scared, people. I ain't scared. Racism is out there. Xenophobia is out there. And when I see it, I'm gonna call it out. And a lot of the criticisms that Martial has taken from the Muppet pundits in the press, a lot of it has been xenophobic. Some of it has been racist, because calling him lazy. What was Berbatov then? What are we calling Berbatov then? There are some footballers who are introverted. On the pitch, they're not loud, they're not brash. Paul Scholes. The most that anybody's ever heard from Paul Scholes is now that he's a pundit. When he was playing, Paul Scholes was like a little mouse, because that was not his personality. That was not his personality. He was quite quiet guy, quite shy, introverted guy. That's what Paul Scholes was, right? Now that he's been media trained and he's dashed out in front of us at BT, now he's got an opinion, yeah? And he's one of the Muppets as well. That's having a go at Martial. Always, never saying anything about Rashford. Never saying anything about McTominay. Never saying anything about Harry Maguire. On recently, because recently they had to, because it was too evident. But they weren't saying that when Maguire were conceding 29 goals at Old Trafford. Not this season before. They weren't talking about that, were they? Oh, he looks really good for England. Oh, Harry's a good lad. He's a good lad. When it's so obvious, you jump on the bandwagon and criticize him. But you weren't criticizing him. But you've got all that energy and heat for Martial. Anybody can tell me in the comments, any of you, who else has been consistent? Because this is the word that I'm getting, right? He's not being consistent. Tell me what player has been consistent. Tell me what player has been consistent at Man United in the last 6 years. Tell me one player. Every season, you know, game by game, week by week, it's been consistent. None, mate. Because our club is not there to foster people. No. It's not there to foster people. So anyway, my tweet, people there tweeting it, going, of course he's got a BLM on his sunny side of thing. Of course he's going to play the race card. Hey, he's going to play the race card, isn't he? Hey, he's got a BLM. You know what I mean? He's talking about human rights, hey? Hey, BLM, mate, hey? Of course he's going to play the race. And they think they'll try to rattle me. I know 100% there are YouTubers, black YouTubers. I don't blame them. I'm just pointing out the facts. That never talk about race or racism unless it's obvious, unless it's like blatantly obvious. They don't, because they don't want to lose subscribers. They don't want to lose followers on social media. Me, I don't care. I'm not here for that. I'm here to speak my truth. My lived experience has shown me certain things, how the media manipulates, brainwashes people against people like me, a lot of you in the comments, right? I know how media works. I know the xenophobia leading up to Brexit. I know we hate people from Eastern Europe. We hate people from France now. Now, the new Cold War is going to be brewing. So soon, my words, your TV screen is going to be filled with anti-China. China this, China that, China this, China that, because they want to build a new war, new Cold War. If you don't know what Cold War is, Google it. Educate yourself, people. I can only do so much. But Google what it means to be in a Cold War, right? They want to have an arms race. We already know what's happening. I'm somebody that keeps an eye on media and what they do and how they frame certain things and the discrimination, the unconscious bias that is at work. Do I believe any of these pundits are blatantly racist? No. But they don't even know what they're saying. It's just lazy. They don't watch Man United to that extent. They have to comment on Man United because Man United gets a lot of clicks, a lot of clicks. It gets a lot of traffic. So they're just being lazy. They watch Martial one and go, oh, he didn't make that run. He didn't do this. Oh, he's lazy. No, mate. No. Tell me, give me somebody you can compare Martial to in this football club. So the 6 years that he's been there, that's been more consistent than him. And except for the goalkeeper. Tell me. Yo, listen, it is what it is. So people are losing their mind, but I don't care, people. Like I said to you, one thing, Therapy Army, I promise you this. If I promise you one thing, I promise you this. Ain't nobody ever gonna silence me. I'm never gonna worry about what somebody might say to me on social media. You know me, you know this skin here, thick, absolutely thick, made of thick skin here. I ain't bothered about that. Trust me. I ain't bothered about that. I've always been telling my truth and I always call it as I see it. Martial, yes, like any other player, can be criticized, 100%. No player is above criticism. Not one player is above criticism. But some of it went xenophobic and racist. Yes. Yes, people. I know your heads are like, I know your heads are exploding. But it is. And regardless whatever you call me playing the race card, you can say all you want, people. But I'm going to keep it 100, Therapy Army, because here we keep it 100. Trust me. And I know people just say that, but I'm saying it. We keep it 100. Anyway, let's go to what Ralph's is saying, man. Big up, Khalees. Ronnie, I've already spoken to the medical department. Steve, our doctor, Robin Sandler, the future, I want players with injuries. That in the future, I want players with injuries, and hopefully we don't get long-term injuries. But we have a team in the future that I want them to stay here. Oh, okay. So he's talking about the doctors. Ronnie, let me just read because obviously English is not his first language. I have already spoken to the medical department, to Steve McNally, our doctor, to Robin Sandler, that in the future I want players with injuries. Oh, hopefully we don't get a long-term injury, but if they have them in the future, I want them to stay. He's talking about, yeah. So like somebody fucking off to Dubai every other year. That's what I'm saying about Pogba as well, bro. Every other year he gets injury around the winter time and he fucks off to Dubai. He fucks off to Dubai. Every year he's always there in Dubai. I'm getting ready. And listen, stay there, fuck here, mate. None of that sunshine business. I know you heal better in a warmer climate, but dedication, fella, here, so people can keep an eye on it. That's what. Listen, I agree with Ranić. I do. I agree with him because that's our proper football. Unless the manager sends you and says, "Okay, if I want you quickly," because Fergie used to do it. Go and recover. He used to send Rooney. Rooney's fatigued. He's getting a couple of injuries. Go on a holiday, couple of weeks, come back refreshed. Fergie used to do that. Martial is a talented player, but it's the managers that hindered him. His talent is sad, but if he wants to, he should go. Yeah, man. Listen, I said it 2 years ago. I said, Martial, I said it. Every time I get frustrated with this club, I said it. Yo, big up, Nicky. Listen, Nick. People like you and me are made of different stuff, innit? Different stuff, different minerals. That's what it is, the different minerals. Because most knowing, I don't want to assume, but you know, as a black woman in this world and in this society, you know what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of you ethnic minority people, or even white people, you don't have to be black to understand the plight of how racism works in this country, how class works in this country, how institutional racism manifests itself, how racism is in the football. Like I'll say it to you again. There's about 20% of the Premier League is made up of black players. In the last 15 years, that percentage would go between 27, 28, 24, 23% of players that have played in the Premier League have been black. We've only got now one manager. What does that tell you? What does that? That's not what is, if not racism, what is then? What is it then? What is it? Nah, mate. I'm always gonna tell it as it is, people. Always. Listen, nearly 150 of you in here. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I tell it like it is, always, people, always. But let's hope we win tomorrow. I'm glad the type of talk that's coming from Ralph Ranić. I'm going to trust the process. I know some of you might get triggered. I'm trusting the process because for me, he's the manager and I have enough thing about his footballing knowledge. I genuinely want him to go upstairs and I need a manager next season that plays very attacking football and Ralph Ranić to become the sporting director and to put structure in the place so people and agents are not taking the piss out of us. That's what I want. But tomorrow, guys, get your score lines in. What do you think the score is going to be? I think if United score, United can win 2-1, 2-0, 2-1. Or it could be a draw. If it's a struggle game, it could be a draw or they could beat us, people. But I'm going to be positive and go 1-0 Man United. 1-0 to the United like it is 1-0 to the Arsenal back in the day. We've been in a period where I just need to sell shirts, forget about coaching. Exactly, Nicky. All these players that have been registering have their careers damaged by the press who are linked to the bankers. Of course, cronies, man. Absolutely spot on, man. Big up David, man. Spot on. Lazy punditry. Of course, bro. The stuff they come out with is unbelievable, bro. Honestly, I don't even watch anything, honestly, genuinely. I get sent things, right? Because I've got, like, in a WhatsApp group, my friend, because I'm always talking about them. I'm always talking about the pundits, Muppet pundits, right? I've got a show on Mondays with Saeed. It was called Prem Therapy Talk, right? Prem Therapy Talk, yeah? And we go through all of the Premier League, the weekend Premier League games. And there, I've got a segment, Who's the Muppet Pundit of the Week? And I'm always giving it out, bro. Giving it out like it's sweets, bro. Like free. No British passport equals a gender lol. Of course, bro. Of course. Every one of you ethnic minority people knows that, can see that. But people will say to you, you're playing a race card. If Martial was English and white, they would have been clamping for him to get out of Man United to go to another club so he can fulfill his potential. I'm telling you. They'll be like, this club is too toxic. This club is this club. No. But because he's black and he's French and he's quite introverted, he keeps himself to himself. That's what it is, people. You all say it. I've seen loads of you in the comments saying, oh, English tax. Why do you think English tax is on English players? Because they're superior. That's where if you deep that out, if you get underneath that comment, it's because they're superior. Superior, my ass. Get that out here. Now we're going to talk about McTominay. So I posted a photo. This is the last 5 minutes of this. McTominay yesterday gave an interview to Sky, where the Sky reporter asked him some poignant questions. By the way, because of the bankers, our footballers think that nobody can ask them a question. I won't mind if these guys were winners. I remember Roy Keane cooking a couple of journalists here and there, man. You can just YouTube it. Trust me, you can see it. You can see Roy Keane cooking a couple of journalists because they're asking stupid questions. Stupid questions, yeah? I'm telling you, if you've got league titles and Champions League titles behind in your pockets, if a journalist is asking you questions that try to put you down, I expect you to come and bounce back. Scott McTominay has no big trophy, but he's there telling the Sky, nah, it was just one pass. He didn't tell me. And he's getting his back up and he starts scratching because he feels uncomfortable. Big up Natalie. Natalie was saying, The guy is absolutely searching. At the end of the day, you're not that guy. Humble yourself. Don't buy into the club propaganda, because I'm not buying into it, that you're the second coming of Roy Keane. I wish you were. I wish you were. I wish you still silence me and prove me wrong. But you're not that guy. So don't try to go on like you're some big baller, like some baller, like you are. Yes, you're not shit, because you're better than everybody in the comments. You're better than most of us who are not professional footballers. Yes, I give you that. But in that professional setting, I can get 10 midfielders in the league who are better than you. Facts. Facts. And just because the journalist asks you about the manager, try to see what the manager's saying to you, what kind of instructions he's giving you, and how he is telling you, guys, this is what you need to do. All you had to answer that question was, yeah, listen, it's a new method. He wants us to play in a new way. We're going to have to get used to it. It's going to take a bit of time. But, of course, we're going to do what the manager said. Instead of going, one. It was just one. Behave yourself, mate. And stop telling me, he goes, I know what I do in training. I don't care what you do in training. You know what I care about, Scott? I care about what you do on a Saturday. I care about what you do on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. I care about those on the football pitch. That's what I care. I don't care if you're a baller in training, because you're not a baller on the pitch, mate. You're not. So you're not that guy. Don't bring that guy energy. Humble yourself. Humble yourself for what you are, lad. Humble yourself for what you are. I don't care if you're from the academy. Because if you ain't good enough, Man United are not a charity, mate. If you ain't good enough, you're not good enough. See you later. Facts. Facts. None of this favoritism. People forget, Jose invented a trophy for this guy. Because at the end, the fans never voted for him when he first broke into the team. None of the players voted for him. Jose invented a trophy. You know why Jose invented a trophy? I was at the stadium when Scott McTominay was passing the ball back and we were all booing him. Get the ball forward. And Jose was there clapping him when he passed the ball backwards. And Jose came out and said, even the crowd were against him. He listened to me. That's why he is that player. Nah, mate. Nah. Listen, that's the language they use, but we know what it is, innit? We know what it is, Nicky. Nicky, we know what it is. We know what it is, but that's the words they use. I think genuinely some of them, they're not thinking to be racist or to be like xenophobic. It's just a thing that they're used to. So nobody's ever stopped them and said, yeah, why are you always picking on him? Why are you not picking on the other players? What other players have magically achieved in the last 6 years at Man United? Nobody can tell me one player. Not one. David De Gea's form goes in and out like that. There's been no zero consistent. Because in that 6 years, we've had what? 3 managers. Simple. It's simple. Exactly. Exactly. Hot steamy. Easy with that name. Some of you guys, man, I swear to God, some of you guys. Let me know how many likes we got, people, because the show's about to end, man. Let me know how many likes we've got. If we're content, we'll see huge clear out in January, making the squad more not bloated. Yeah. Listen, we hope to see that. We hope to see that. But a lot of them will be on loan. But I'm hearing rumors that not Grêmio, or what they called, the Brazilian club. I can't believe I forgot them. They're one of the biggest clubs in Latin America. And they are apparently buying Andreas Pereira for 15 million. Even though he cost them the Champions League, equivalent to the Champions League, the Copa Libertadores. He cost them that with a bad pass, and he was crying on the bench the other day. I felt bad for him. It was his bad pass, but apparently the other team deserved it and played a lot better than them. Flamingo, that's it. Flamingo. So I wish him luck. I wish him nothing but luck, man. It's not personal against Martial for me. He's just kicked us as a player. He needs a new start anywhere else. Yeah, Mr. Pineapple Hero, man. Yeah, big up yourself. Big up. What are you laughing at, bro? What are you laughing at? This is why I like Nuruddin. Man keeps it. Listen, I keep it, bro. I keep it 100% Logan M. Trust me. I don't try to sugarcoat anything, bro. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm happy enough to put my hands up and go, I was wrong. I only call it as I see it. Trust me. Raniak, here we go. Raniak. I would not want players to do their rehab abroad or anywhere else, but the decision, as Paul was taking before I came. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Of course. We kill players, man. Instead of, like, look at other clubs. Other clubs get players, them turn them into... Only us and Arsenal murder players. Facts, people. Only us and Arsenal murder players. And what have we got in common? We're both run like absolute to the mud. That's what we're run like as football. Nothing but Martial and his family. Listen, the last 2 minutes, your favorite Martial moments. Stay that bench. Big up, bro. Big up. 2-0. 2-1. There we go. Nurin. Our voice of reason. I love you from speaking up for the masses. Bro, I tell it as it is, man. Say the 99, bro. It's love. Seriously, it's love. Listen, I keep it. Listen, I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I just call it as I see it. Sometimes I get it wrong because nobody's perfect. Everybody's, you know what I mean? Everybody's hot, steamy one stinks, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody perfect out here. But I know about these things. I know about these things, bro. I know about media. I know how they frame things. Like Malcolm X said, man, one of my heroes. He said media is one of the most powerful entities because it makes the guilty innocent and the innocent guilty. So remember that, people. Remember that. I know about media frame and how the media moves in this country. Put it this way. Right at this moment, there's a bill being passed, right, in the parliament that will, people like me, ethnic minority people, we already know what they did with the, what they did in the Windrush generation. People who spent 60, 70 years in this country, make sure they were fired from their jobs, didn't give them any state assistance, and then kick them out of this country. Now, this new law is basically they'd be able to revoke your British passport. It can apply to about 6 million people, 6 or 7 million people in the population, yeah? Look it up, clause 9 in the new bill, immigration bill, right? It basically means that they can strip any ethnic minority person, because it ain't affecting white people, let's be right. It's affecting ethnic minorities, and they can strip you of your passport without a warning, and they just deport you like that. Like that. And they're using the Asian women to do that. That's why I say, people, skin folk ain't your king folk, people. Facts. And Patel is an agent of white supremacy. They're the brown and black people who will make racist, fascist laws like that are the worst because they're agents, mate. They're agents. That's what I would say. The African-American joke is, would Harriet would have left them. You know what I mean? Harriet would have been like, yo, you're good. You're good. I ain't going to free you. I ain't going to free you. You know what I mean? The people, where I'm from originally in East Africa, the Bedouins, where my heritage is, right? They would have been like, yo, you could go with them. Go with the colonizers. They'll take you in the ships, man. That's what would have been. Because there are agents of white supremacy that have a black skin like me and have Asian skin like some of you in the comments. They are. It's facts. Facts, people. Facts. But McTominay needs to humble himself. And for me, my favorite Martial moment would always be the FA Cup. The only trophy of note. I hate Europa League. I never celebrated the Europa League. League Cup is just a League Cup, so I'm not asked about it. The only real trophy that Man United have won in the last 9 years is the FA Cup. And Martial made it possible for us because he scored. He set up one in the semi-final against Everton. And in the last 9 minutes, he scored one to win us that and get us through to the final. And one I'll never forget this one in that final, Wayne Rooney. What a legend for me. Wayne Rooney is a legend. I'll never forget when we were losing 1-0 down, what he did to get us back in the game in that. Wayne Rooney, if you guys can find that final, Man United against Crystal Palace, if you can find that, guys, please watch that. Wayne Rooney in that last half an hour, 20 minutes was amazing. Salam Rooney, what were your expectations for Raniak? Listen, at the moment, it's wait and see. Wait and see and pray that the bankers don't get in his way. Wait and see and pray the bankers don't get in his way. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it, bro. You understand? M9, Shaka, big up, brother. Love to every one of you, man. Therapy Army, this is our community, people. This is what we are. British passport, everything else, low. This is what it is, bro. And I'm telling you now, if all of the ethnic minorities in this country just walked out tomorrow, everybody went, see you later. Could you imagine what this country would be like? Yeah. Let's not go there, people. Guys, 100, it's been over consistently, 150 of you in here. 135 now. We've only got eight likes. Can we get 110 likes, please? Smash a like. Big up people, man. Yeah, man. Big up Ray. Flamengo, yeah. I wish him luck, bro. I wish him luck. He was the preseason Iniesta for me. He was the preseason Iniesta, but when the game kicked off, that's one thing I've got to be. You know what? One thing I got to say about Solskjaer, he gave him a chance. He really gave him a chance, and we found out he wasn't good enough. McTominay, there are for homegrown quota, got himself a career under Jose. There we go, bro. There we go. And the propaganda from the club, like he's the second coming of Keane, man. Nah, mate. Not here. The only constant since Alex Ferguson has been the owners, the board. They have destabilized everything else in our club. Of course, Nicky, listen, I need you to come on the channel. Seriously, Nicky. Listen, if you want to, say seriously, reach out to me on Twitter and we'll get you in the channel, man. I know maybe you don't want to get, but I love your football opinion, man. And I don't want this just to be all about guys. You know, I want to, Rachel used to come on. Rachel's been busy lately. I got nothing but love for her. Her football knowledge is second to none. But Super Nick, and when it comes to football structure, you know, trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Ronnie, Mike Phelan's not watching training. He's also doesn't do what when Ollie was in charge. But he's also part of the staff. He's never on the pitch when we train. There we go. All right, Ralph. What is he doing then? What is he doing? Bro, Phelan's not been found out. We knew about Phelan back in the day, bro. Debut first is Liverpool. Martial, fire. Yeah, man, that was good. Let's appreciate. Come on, people. Get the likes, man. Please get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, people, man. Exactly. 5-0. Is that what you think tomorrow? Natalie, you need to chill out. You too confident for my liking. 3-0. Let's hope. Listen, I'll take the 3 points. I'll take 1-0 comes off Ronaldo's backside. I don't care. I just want to win. Of course, bro. Of course. Listen, Kellis, listen, you know that. It is one of the most fascist and racist government policies ever. Any ethnic person who's got a parent who's lived in another country, your British passport can be snatched. See you later. And the people don't even have to tell you. They don't even have to tell you. So you have no right of appeal. No right of appeal, mate. Agents of white supremacy, man. They exist, people. Trust me. Listen, we got to get big up. Listen, me and Irfan are going to do our political channel. We're going to open the next channel, political channel. We're going to talk about politics, music, film, food. So trust me. Let's get to 5,000 people. Let's get to 5,000 before January. And trust me, we will open that next channel. Once we get 5,000, we'll open another channel. We'll set up the other channel. We'll talk about football. We'll talk about no football on that channel. We're talking about music, politics, food, cinema. So let's go, people. We're 300 short of 5,000. So let's do it, people. Let's do it. Rani, Paul Pogba, I wouldn't say he's not working, worth keeping, of course. Players have to want to play and stay for the club, for big clubs like man. Of course, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. No, I don't trust him. I don't trust the bankers. I don't trust him. If Myrto's keeping the bankers at bay and Ranić is allowed to do what he needs to do, then yeah. And Myrto then learns under Ranić. Yeah, then I'll trust him. But like I said, at this moment, is we hope and pray that the bankers stay away. We hope and pray the bankers stay away, people. We hope and pray. Like for Martial, man. Yeah, man. Big up Martial. Big up anybody else who wants to leave as well. Give him a like, people. There we go. Love and respect. I don't know, bro, what kind of a cheerleader he is, man. I support cheerleaders supposed to play with those things and do flips and all of that. I can't imagine him doing that. Mike Phelan's just there to make coffee for the... Yeah. Yous are crazy. Listen, Mike Phelan was a decent footballer for Man United. You know, I caught the last end of his career. But he was a decent footballer. He was a decent coach under Fergie. Fergie then realised he had nothing to offer. So he then every other couple of years he will get a new coach. But he was a guy that worked for Man United. I'm not there to disrespect him. But when Ollie goes, him, Kieran McKenna needs to head the hell out. See you later. I'm having a bubble. All right, love. Big up, man. Big up, man. Rent free or always. Been waiting for that political channel since you started YouTube. Yeah, man. Bro, we'll talk about it, man. We'll talk about it. Thoughts on Riola comments. This is Riola, innit? This is Riola, bro. This is Riola, innit? He knows. He's going to let people know that Paul Pogba's last contract is going to be big, whatever team he goes to. And like I said, I wish Paul Pogba well. I wish Martial well. You know what I mean? I see the Glazers on Wimbledon and Aaron getting ready to run. Listen, Windy, me and you are the same. We have that. Like I said, I worry every day, man. I worry every day. We hope and pray that the bankers stay away from Ranier. That's what we hope. Yeah, man. This government was laughing at you, man. How many people died during Christmas last year? Loads of people died. Anyway, people, I'm done out here. I've had my rant. We've been going for an hour and 11. I've been doing it all on my own tonight. To talk for an hour and 11 minutes non-stop. It's a lot, people. But anyway, love to every one of you. Genuinely love to every one of you. And if I've offended you, if you think I've got a chip on my shoulder, if you think I'm just throwing a race card, then you need to educate yourself. You need to be not open-minded and don't be so ignorant. That's the best I can hope for you. But for everybody else, love, respect, gratitude. This is the therapy army. This is who we are, people. This is our community. It don't belong to me. It belongs to every one of you, genuinely. And I'm ever so grateful for you to give me the opportunity just to be one of the vanguards. That's all I am. Vanguards, mate. That's what I am, people. But love, respect to every one of you. And like we always close it out with a show. Good luck, Martial. I genuinely hope that you find a club that gets the best out of you because you are an absolute baller. And I'm so grateful that at times when I've been to Old Trafford, when you get the ball, I stand up, man. I stand up and go, let's see what he can do. You are that kind of player for me. And the player that I grew up on. I grew up on those players. Lee Sharp, Giggs, get the ball out wide, taking players on, scoring fantastic goals. That's what I grew up on. I'm just so sad that you were not there when our club was stable, before the bankers got their grips on this football club. Peace, love, light, respect. Bankers out. Woodward out. Arnold out. That absolute clown, Matt Judge, out. And the Glazers out. Love to Therapy Army. Therapy Army. See you tomorrow night around 9 o'clock for the match reaction. We'll be here. Love, love, love. Be the change you want to see, people. Love, love, love. Always. Peace.